No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind the lines. No one knows what it's like to be hated, to be faded, to telling only lies. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. No one knows what it's like to feel these feelings like I do, and I blame you. No one bites back as hard on their anger. None of my pain and woes can show through. But my dreams, they aren't as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind the lies.
There we go, folks. How you guys doing? Billy's already being mean today, so how's everyone doing today? G-Man has been on a fucking kick as of lately, and just being a little bitch, pretty much. So you probably already seen most of it on Miss Parker's channel last night. I will be covering just a tad bit. And by the way, I am feeling a whole lot better. It was weird. I was feeling good. Then right after the show yesterday is when it really hit me, and I was just feeling bad. I was feeling restless, felt like I had the flu, and didn't run a fever or anything. Just had like the symptoms. And I was just like, oh my God, I don't think I can do anything right now. So luckily Billy covered it, and then G-Man went on his little kick. So nothing like a song called Emotional. I didn't mean it. I think it's such a good song. So I was like, I just did a blind react to it right before just starting this show, and I already got it out, and it's already it's not out it's not public, it's just unlisted real quick for a bit, and so that will be a little bit later today. So but it's such a good song that I actually wanted to play it. Didn't mean to make anybody emotional. I thought it was just such a perfectly done song. So I was like, I am going to just share it with all the people that are watching today. So I didn't do it. So I did change the thumbnail yesterday. Yeah, if you didn't catch it, Billy's thumbnail was my sty that I have. Oh, I am feeling perfect today. Besides the sty that I got, I am feeling actually perfect today. Still a little bit of soreness in this arm, but other than that, I'm good. So you're here for the Twitter story. Oh yeah, it was a nice cover. I enjoyed it. So But yeah, I didn't have foggy brain. I was just, again, and it was only like like my lower back all the way down to my calves that was aching. Nothing the rest of my body. Like all this wasn't aching. My neck wasn't. It was just my lower half, and I was just. I don't know if like I just did too much yesterday. I did do too much. I just did this, and then I went out about, and then just as soon as I just got done, it was just duh. So yeah, I have a weird urge to watch this always sunny in Philadelphia. Live on Twitch here on YouTube. I'm not twitchy today, I don't think. So oh man, that sucks. All right, so we're gonna start with this one here today. He is down in the basement again. So, son, what did I miss? Wait, what? Anyway, so too much cocaine. Shh. Anyway, before we get started today, if you guys could check out in the description below, that's all the links you guys can, if you guys want to support me, I do have memberships, do have Patreon, I do have Cash App, which is $CrudeAF, and I do accept Super Chat. So if you guys want to Super Chat at all to make G-Man jealous because he does not count, and his little spies, GUV, don't go back and tell him how much we make or anything like that or what we say. So yeah, it makes him mad. This one just happened. He did this one about 3 hours ago. So which by the way, I got to watch the actual Candyman movie. So the Basement Chronicles continues. It does. He said, fuck that sheet. I am not going to put it up today. So, folks, he is one step ahead of anybody. And let's see how he's one step ahead.
Welcome to GTV.
Preaching through the
Bible says in Psalm 14 that the fool has said in this particular video. Don't take it personal. All right. With that being said, today I want to give my and
by the way, don't believe anything that Miss Parker says. Miss Parker has been spreading lies about me, about something. Apparently, I knew what I did when I did it, which I don't know how she knows what I did when I did it if I haven't done it yet. So don't believe any of her lies. I'm actually surprised I got that out of my mouth as good as it did.
Brothers and my sisters in Christ, as well as the atheists who just watch out of curiosity.
Yes,
some of the new
hashtag fuck
people,
Frank.
an idea why I'm able to stay ahead of my so-called enemies on the internet.
Stay ahead of your enemies, and yet you fell for Miss Parker and his what they did, and Indigo. Did you stay one step ahead of that one? Fell right in that trap and spent $1,300.
Why I'm like one step ahead of most of them, and why the ones who think they're the best at dealing with me,
Tito is here.
I'm 100 steps ahead of them, and I'm going to be 100% honest on why this is the case. First of all, something about me. I'm an extremely complex person. I'm a difficult person to tie down to a ball of understanding. I promise you that.
Unless there's $1,300 involved and you want to hit it.
I can be proven, but God knows how many.
Actually, you have a huge, like, you're talking about a big old ball and just weighing you down. You have a huge one. You have a almost 500-pound one, and her name is Shani.
Different ways. And even the people that I'm related to, who my real friends are, people I'm associated with, all of that stuff is complicated. None of this stuff is simple. The average YouTuber that I know, there's a lot of these people who deal with, they're pretty, simple. They put all stuff out there for people to see. They go out there and they're silly and they tell all their personal information. They don't think about it. I'm not one of those people.
Give me 1 second. Where is that little soundbite? It's hard of it. There is so much. But you guys know which one I'm talking about. Oh, this one.
Just look for my name, Gary. I'll give you my last name, Gary Moore.
That's what he has actually done. He's also called into the Atheist Experience using his middle name. He also walked outside of his old job and doxed it by having it like kind of like the phone picturing this way. He walks outside and right behind you can see the name of the building. And people like actually like they're dragging out, and everybody else is like, I think he did it on True Empiricism. Sure, and they reached out to True, is like, hey, you might want to take this down because G-Man just dots where he worked, but he doesn't put it all out there. G-Man, you are a fucking idiot. You realize that, right? Like it's not that hard. To find these things. There is a G-Man soundboard, and it's the best thing ever. Yeah.
You people are just dumb. I try to learn very quickly of who I'm dealing with, what I should do and what I shouldn't do, and I try to move accordingly.
Someone said
I try to do what I need to do. So I'm going to go through a couple of reasons on why, a lot of these people are just frustrated. Of course, they hide it behind psychological mumbo jumbo, and I'm going to prove in a minute how. But I'm going to show a lot of people why I'm a million steps ahead of these people on the internet. First of all, and if you get the first one, the rest of these should be pretty easy.
All right.
Most of these atheists on YouTube don't know why I'm on YouTube.
You're on YouTube to convert non-Christians into Christians and to expose the last days. We've heard it so many times. You just stopped saying it, but we all remember.
There's roughly about maybe let's go into why I'm here on YouTube. Most of them don't know why I'm here. Okay, they think I'm on here for fame, fortune, and to make a name for myself. That's what they think I'm on here for.
You have tried to do that. You go on other people's channel and stuff like that, which, I mean, it's a YouTube game. You do that with YouTube. So I'm not going to knock them on that. Networking, if you do become a YouTuber, networking is probably like one of the best ways. And what I mean is like talking to other content creators, collabing and stuff like that is one of the best ways to get your fucking name out there. So I'm not going to knock him too much on that. But again, you are here to do that because you do that. So
I believe I'm on here to get rich and all this other stuff and whatnot. The reason why they get so frustrated with me and the reason why they look so stupid when they're dealing with me, and Evangelist Ken can back me up on that, because the Bible says that a thing is established between 1 and 2 witnesses. All right. And I believe Vecco can back me up on this. I told Vecco,
he can't, is there, Bird? He cannot go one day without mentioning atheists. So it's not like, it's weird. It'd be like me coming on here, Christians all the time. And it's like,
long time ago, what my real goals are. And my goal is to become a big enough voice using this medium, whether it be YouTube or some other form of social media, to be a big enough voice where I can have the influence of, let's say, a Joe Rogan or the Amazing Atheist. Because the Amazing.
So you basically just contradicted what you just said you wasn't here for. Because, okay, so we say that you're here to get big and famous, but you don't want to do that. You just want to have a big enough voice like Joe Rogan and other people like that who are famous, G-Man. So you do want to become famous. You do want to have a big enough voice on this platform. Jesus, fuck, you're stupid.
Atheist. There's a lot of people following him. They listen to a lot of his philosophies. And I want that kind of...
Oh, there are some people do, but... and it sucks. I like Joe Rogan until I figured out he's an idiot.
Flaccid carrot situation.
Yeah.
I heard Black Guy TV is plotting to sue you for defamation, but you didn't hear it from me. Yato said it.
Oh, wait.
I don't do drama.
All right, at the next meeting that you guys have, let me know what time it is. I'm going in there and I'm going to sue Yato and Black Guy TV. Just saying, all right?
That kind of influence on here where people will listen to the gospel, listen to the correct gospel, will listen to somebody who is not afraid to stand up for Jesus Christ. I've talked about this when I've been on here, like 10 years, 11 years on YouTube, 12 years. I've said this in my older videos, and you can see that's my goal. My goal is to be a voice for Jesus Christ and to represent him properly. And that is, and keep it real too, by the way. Those are my goals for YouTube. You'll notice that GTV is not monetized. He's not yet anyway. And
I'm actually kind of questioning that because yesterday when I went to Social Blade, and normally when a channel is here, let me look at something. Where is Midwest? You know, no. Let me check something real quick. Okay, so even if it's not, because I know, Billy, you're not monetized, and it's still saying that you make like $2 a year. So he may have a point. He may not be monetized, but I just thought it was weird. Like when I did click it in, like click in his name, it shows, give me a second, that yearly earning is about $556 from his channel. So I don't know whether they just count like what he could be making or something. I'm not exactly sure. Or what YouTube is making off of him. It could be. I don't know. No.
You'll notice that the G-Man channel is not monetized and it never will be monetized because that is not the reason why I'm here. The sooner, if people would just comprehend that.
It is kind of funny when, as you say, that's why you are not here. But yet you throw down your Cash App a couple of times and stuff like that. And then you also, you want to sue us to take our monetization or whatever money that we make. Yeah, even on the G-Man channel, it says monthly earnings is about $13. Sorry if you can't hear me. And yearly earnings $154 if I could talk. Again, I don't know if that is just what YouTube makes off of them or something. I'm not exactly sure. It could be. I don't know. I know I haven't seen any ads on this channel that I can remember. So I think it shows what people would make no matter if they. Okay, thank you. You might be right, Ivy Rose. You might be right.
Every first thing, it'll be easier to understand. It'll be a lot easier. My enemies believe, just to give you an idea here, my enemies believe I'm on here to make money. My enemies think I'm on here for fame and fortune. My enemies believe that I'm on here because I want the approval of other people. Okay, there are some people on here that are convinced.
Okay, so you do want to make money because, you dropped your Cash App a bunch of times. You do want fame and fortune because you just said it out of your fucking mouth that you want to be a big enough voice here on YouTube like Joe Rogan. And what was that last one?
That I'm on here because I want the approval of other people.
You do seek the approval of other people because you, you know what? I'm going to put a maybe on that one. You do seek the approval of Shania Red, which is just really bad.
There are some people on here that are convinced this is my life.
Oh, this is your life. This is your life.
You know what I mean? Because they ran into other YouTubers where this has been their life. And they think because it's been with them in the past that they're dealing with me, that they think that this is my life. Some of these people have met me in person and they should know better. Nate Brody met me in person. JD Kane know me in person. I don't think I've ever heard JD Kane once say, G-Man, YouTube is your life. He's never once said that about me. And I don't think he ever will because I think he knows better.
Because that's just one person. I think it is your life because it just is. Maybe that's not a good excuse, but I can see you having a goddamn fit if your channel went down.
But my enemies are running down one block and I'm walking down another because these people.
And you got hit by a car. Shit.
Only believe what they believe about me. Okay. So if you got that first one, the rest of these should make sense for you. I'm a step ahead of these guys because they don't know my goals. Number 2.
Have you seen ads on this channel? Okay, I got what you said in a vapor.
Can I put this? I think I speak
Uh-huh.
for the majority
Stop right there because nope.
of the non-apostate church. I hope you guys get that. I speak for the majority of the non-apostate church when I say that we are not on YouTube to gain the approval of non-believers. When I hear to get a whole bunch of positive comments from people who don't believe in Jesus Christ, we're not here for that. Okay? As a matter of fact,
You're here for Shanny.
when I hear somebody come to my YouTube channel and disagree with me, I did my job when somebody's not a believer. Of course, that one's right over their heads, and they're not going to take what I just said seriously.
No one takes anything that you say seriously, but
I'm on here to say what Christ told me to say. I'm on here to stand
are you hearing voices? Just kidding.
up for what Christ wants me to stand for. And I'm not the only one. I see rebuke and reprove is out there. He's
Oh, Jill. Oh, Jill, you're a fucking idiot too. Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
closet. I got this cream on my back.
G-Man, I am the single-celled chicken. I am I swallow cum. I am the one who can run a marathon in the same time a quadriplegic could. I am. Dumb wing duck.
He swallows cum, folks. He said it himself.
I swallow cum.
There you go.
The
Thank you
same.
so much
Vacuo's the same.
for that.
That's why Vacuo laughs at people most of the time. You know what I mean? We Christians are not on here for the approval of non-believers. We're on here to get the approval of Jesus Christ. I believe that if people understood that, stuff wouldn't go over their head so much.
G-Man, you couldn't tell that the sun was causing a glare on your screen. You thought it was a fucking, like something on your, the camera lens. You couldn't tell. But, you know, shit goes over our heads, right?
Now, I can't speak for all Christians with that, but I can definitely speak for the majority of the non-apostate church. Just because you see Fiona out there,
How about you not speak for anybody but yourself?
they're kissing y'all behinds, and you see phony Beatlemaniacs kissing your butts, and Burnttoast going out there kissing your butts, doesn't mean that the body of Christ is going to do the same thing.
Okay, so you basically just said that just because one person, I guess, kisses our butt or something like Burnt Toast, she doesn't speak or, you know, and whatnot on other Christians. So you legit, you literally shouldn't do the same. Speaking for everybody else, because I guarantee if someone, I don't know a lot of whatever you just fucking said. I don't know a lot of them. But if someone probably feels way different than you do, especially with the stuff that you said last night, probably don't want you speaking for them.
All right. So you don't know my goals, and we certainly ain't on here to get the approval of non-believers. We're here to preach the gospel. I believe Raw said it years ago. Raw says, when are they going to understand the only thing that we care about is preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ? And Raw nailed it years ago. I'm talking like my second year on YouTube. I would say he nailed it. He said, the only reason we're on here is to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ.
And you don't do that. You barely do that. Like, legit, you barely do that. What you do is you come on here and bitch complain about atheists, or you also bitch complain about Sam and Miss Parker, but you don't preach at all. I would understand if you did a little bit of preaching. The only time you do is maybe in the beginning of it, and then, or you'll throw out a random Bible quote and cherry pick and misrepresent the fuck out of it. So, hey Cheryl, Jill is trolling anyone he can. Yeah, I stopped taking Jill seriously like a long time ago, since our first interaction, when he wouldn't even talk to a lady on about a lot of stuff. He ran.
The third reason
Huh?
I'm ahead of a lot of these people here on YouTube, ladies and gents.
I want you to again. I want you to talk about how you were ahead of the Indigo and the Miss, like the thing that Miss Parker did. Talk about that.
Is because, I'm sorry. The third reason why I'm ahead of my enemies on YouTube, here on YouTube, ladies and gents, and I'm just not in some special order or whatever. It's just me going up the top of my head.
Gee, man, did you just wake up again and just fucking start making a video? Stop doing that. Give yourself some time.
Is because my enemies buy into a false narrative. My enemies believe what they want to believe. And my enemies are attacking. If I could put it in another way for people to understand this, they have created a big, giant, monumental straw man about me.
How?
And they're attacking that straw man. They're not attacking me personally. They're not attacking who I am. They're not dealing with me because they don't know me. They don't know nothing about me. Some of them believe they have information on me. If I can be super duper real, maybe too real for some of these non-believers here on YouTube. Have you ever let people use your email before? Have you ever let people use your information before? Have you ever allowed people to use things of yours that you're not supposed to do? Well, I'm one of them people too. If I can keep it 100% real.
So you let people use your stuff. Is that what you're trying to say? Like, what? Hold on, I'm gonna have to take that back just a tad bit, because that was.
If I can be super duper real, maybe too real for some of these non-believers here on YouTube.
Super duper.
Have you ever let people use your email before?
No, I have not. My email, well, besides the Geek Room email, like everybody on the Geek Room has access to that. But no.
Have you ever let people use your information before?
No.
Have you ever allowed people to use things of yours that you're not supposed to do?
No. What? What the fuck are you talking about? So you let people use your email, and you let people use your information, and you let people use stuff that they're not supposed to have? What?
Well, I'm one of them people too.
Well, you're a fucking idiot.
If I can keep it 100% real. So a lot of these knuckleheads have access to my email because, you know, they stole my phone.
No one stole your phone. It was what was it? It was locked up in the room and you just fucking lost it. And even so, if someone did, why didn't you change up everything? Like, why didn't you change up the password? At this point, if someone stole your phone and you get it back, and you don't change up passwords, you don't change up everything, that's on you. And it's been how long? Like a couple of years now? So that is on you if you have not changed nothing on your phone to keep people from getting into it. So you can't blame anybody but yourself if they still can have access to it, G-Man. And again, no one stole your fucking phone.
I said before, and yeah, that's the only way they can have it. I'm sorry, but that's how I know they got it. But
G-Man, there is a soundboard with you saying your name. There's been videos of you walking out of your job. Yeah, he did say his email a while back. So there's a video. Take it down now, I believe, but you walked outside and dodged your job. Now, I do not agree with people calling your job, which is why the person that did call your job was kicked out of the community. Because we were like, hey, stop that. That's not right. You put out all your personal information. Everything that we know of you is what you gave to us. Okay? There you go. I agree. I'm going to agree with you, Yato. I believe he's being stupid on purpose. All he's doing is providing enough information for anyone to see it, and he's just trying to fundamental jackass. Yeah. Where does it play?
They look at information that's on there that ain't really from me. It's from someone else. But
Wait.
That's how I know they got it. But they look at information that's on there that ain't really from me. It's from someone else.
I don't know what he's saying right here. I'm just gonna keep going.
But because they don't care about whether or not the information is true, they have created this monumental Wicker Man. I don't know if you guys ever seen the movie The Wicker Man. They have built this giant witchcraft Wicker Man, and they are attempting to burn it down. And of course, I'm looking at them, and I'm like, how is that going to stop me from preaching the gospel?
No one cares about you. Like, no one cares about like stopping you, or if you're preaching. No one cares. What they do care about is when you go online and start saying these transphobic things, like you did last night about trying to bash a transgender person in the head with a bat. That's what they care about. That is what people get pissed off about. So no one cares if you get on here and preach. There are millions of people who get on here and preach. As long as they don't act like a jackass, we don't cover them. There's like, what was his name? Camo Christian, who was technically like the first person and really the only person to actually come on to the Geek Room and actually have a civil conversation with us. Thank you. That's a boy. That's a boy. Thank you so much, Cheryl.
I swear, Frank, if G-Man had a brain, he might actually be dangerous.
He probably would.
Sending my cove winking face, smiling face with heart, smiling face with heart.
Thank you so much. But yeah, I think it would be dangerous if you actually had a brain. If you actually like used it to think, and it's just like, holy shit. But here's the thing, like, we don't care when people come out and preach. I don't care. I think there's a guy called the Tatted Theist, and it's kind of funny. It's almost like Billy's not Billy's doppelganger, not doppelganger. Anyway, Billy used to be the Tatted Atheist, then there was a Tatted Theist. Sometimes he preaches stuff that is okay. Sometimes he preaches stuff that is not okay. I think we covered him maybe like a couple of times, but other than that, I don't care as long as he is not hurting people. You are actually talking about hurting people. So yeah.
How is that going to stop me from witnessing to people? How is that going to stop me from doing what I'm called to do? Because you want fame and fortune. You want us to say nice things about you.
You want to be another Joel Osteen.
I've never said that. Because if you actually go to like a...
Shut up, TIE Fighter Jet.
To a YouTube channel where one of these people are talking.
Mm-hmm.
You should see all the positive comments they get. People disagreeing with them, saying what they're doing is right, saying that...
Hold on, wait.
Where one of these people are talking. You should see all the positive comments they get. People disagreeing with them.
Positive comments and people just disagreeing with them. Nemesis, thank you, Billy. But no, not even Nemesis, because you guys never clashed or anything. It was just like... It's like Superman and Bizarro kind of thing. Not fighting or anything like that. It's just like, I don't know what you fucking call it. But anyway, damn it, Billy, now you made me lose my
talking. You should see all the positive comments they get. People disagreeing with them.
I'm pretty sure he's talking about just agreeing with them and not disagreeing, because I swear that's what I hear him say.
Saying what they're doing is right. Saying that they love how they deal with me, yada, 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 yada.
Someone watched our show last night. Billy, someone watched the call-in show to where someone actually called in and said that they love that what we're doing is about going after, people like G-Man and stuff like that. So you watch the show. I know you watch the show now, you idiot.
And you see all of these comments in there, and then they're getting all these likes. Hardly anybody's disliking it. So you're just talking to people who already agree with you.
Not true. Billy dislikes my videos.
To me, actually, I'll get to that for the next point. They're talking to people who already agree with them, and they're liking their videos.
Ooh. So here's the thing. My chat, I always want to make sure, like in my chat and in the Geek Room, if we say something that is either misinformation, like we accidentally said something that was misinformation, or if we do something fucked up or something like that, I want our chat to call us out. Our chat doesn't agree with us all the time. So my chat doesn't just blindly agree with whatever I say. If I say something that is wrong, my chat's going to correct me, and I'm going to say, yeah, I disliked the video because Billy told me to. See, there you go. Nikki P just disliked the video. Apparently that's going away at some point, which is weird, and I don't really like it. I think that's stupid. But it's no one just blindly agrees with us. I have people saying that I miss something all the time. So, and it's because I'm human. I mess up on the information a lot. So that's something that I know I mess up on a bit. So, no.
And they believe that's what I'm looking for. No, actually, I'm not. Because how can I preach the gospel to people who are already saved? I'm going to ask this question again. How can I preach the gospel to people who are already saved?
Aren't you supposed to do that anyway? Like, you're supposed to keep preaching and people are supposed to keep listening? So, like, you're saying, like, once they're saved, you're through with them. You don't want nothing to do with them anymore. You don't want any contact with them. And you're not supposed to preach to them anymore. Gotcha.
No. And this brings me to number 4. The goal for the Christian is to get as many people who do not agree with me to watch me as possible.
And then what? After they agree with you, are they supposed to stop watching?
And it doesn't matter if you watch me on this channel, because this is where this is really going to hurt, ladies and gents, because I might as well do this because I was planning on doing a video like this anyway. It doesn't matter if they watch me on this channel. It doesn't matter if they watch me on somebody else's channel. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter if they watch me on...
Yeah, exactly. Isn't that what a church is for? You're supposed to keep preaching to people. But apparently in G-Man's, you only need to go to church once then. So, but apparently in using G-Man logic here, we're only supposed to watch them until we're saved, and then we don't watch them anymore. That makes no sense. I'm still laughing at the word memorabilia.
On a cable program. It doesn't matter if they watch me on Daily Motion or whatever. It doesn't make a difference.
Is Daily Motion still around?
As long as they're...
Wait, isn't Daily Motion just now porn? I'm not exactly sure.
Hearing the gospel, nobody cares. As long as they're hearing the truth, nobody cares.
I think you did,
Billy. The goal. But listen to me. I bet you Rebuke and Reprove would love to see his content on at least 25 different channels.
Ah, no.
And having people promote him without having to pay a dime. Because in the past, I used to have to pay people to advertise for me. I used to have to give this person $100. I used to have to give this person $50. I used to have to pay YouTube to advertise for me.
Oh, man. Did you come out on the short stick of that? I bet you he bought subs. This motherfucker paid people to advertise for him. Paid YouTube. Wow. And where did that get you? You have a... What? You're your main channel is 13K and you can barely pull in 30 or 40 people, our channel is 5K. We can pull in at least 100 to 200 on a good day. I am pulling 96 right now. I have never once paid anybody to promote TGR my channel, or to never once paid YouTube to promote. Holy shit, dude. I would have kept that to yourself, because that looks desperate as fuck.
I am in the best position now because now everybody advertises for me.
Oh, right now I know that some people say any press is good press. I don't believe so in the case of what you said last night, because I'm not going to lie. I took what you said and I put it on Twitter and I tagged a couple people. That's now circulating around. People are pissed. People are not happy. And I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck that I did that. Because what you said was really fucked up. Right? What you said was really messed up last night. Really transphobic. And I want more people to know. I want more people to know who you really are. I want people to know that you're a transphobic, homophobic piece of shit. And anti-Semitic. I'm going to go ahead and throw that in there because you did do the Nazi salute towards Sam with Shani on your channel. That is still up. Does that mean no more cans of cold ravioli on Tuesdays to give out flowers and Oh, man. I'm
just going to keep it real because my enemies are in the position where they can't stop doing it. They have to keep doing what they're doing. They have to keep up with this fake narrative. That's why it's safe to reveal this information. So, of course, we Christians, we don't want to talk to just believers. We want to talk to non-believers. And like, for example, when I do the G podcast, I don't like it when it's just Christians watching. I want the Hebrew Israelites watching.
But you block everybody.
I want them asking me questions about the Bible. I want them trying to defend their position. When Vecco is doing his show, Why Not? Or he's doing his show, Thank God for Atheism, he don't want just a whole bunch of people in there that are Christians just talking.
It's true even making content anymore? I hadn't even seen it. Yeah, I never paid $1,300 for nope.
He wants the atheists to come in there and talk to him. That's how we measure our success. Not by how many people we get to watch us that agree with us, but how many people we can get to watch that disagree with us. See, a Christian.
If that's success, then you guys are failing because a lot of people don't watch you. Mainly because you block everybody. So there's no reason to, because your voices are not going to be heard. That is why a lot of people will come to my channel, Miss Parker, Black Guy TVs, TGRs, who do cover you so they can have their voice be heard.
Christianity, you got to remember, guys. Exactly, Pamela. They don't have any content with me. None. All they do is laugh. But the good thing is this. They play enough of my videos where their audience can hear what I'm really all about at the end of the day.
I wouldn't run on that.
They don't get it. In Christianity, everything is flipped upside down. We are not working with the same rules.
Yeah, I don't try to convert people. Like, you believe what you want to believe as long as it's not hurting people, so. A
lot of them are working with. Our goal is to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? And if it means that my voice has got to be on somebody else's channel, then so be it. I don't have to visit the channel. I don't have to be on there. I don't have to pay them any money to advertise me like I had to in the past. I don't got to do none of that. They are doing it for free. And because of these people, I'm in communities that I didn't even know I was in. I got with like 600,000 subscribers talking about me. You know what I mean? It's not Matt Dillahunty.
You got 600,000 subscribers talking about you. I think you mean I don't think that's what you meant. I think you meant you have 600. What?
And it certainly ain't no it's not somebody local in our community. They're like these conversations are reaching deep on YouTube, and the atheists aren't even capitalizing on it. That's what's hilarious about it. And the gospel is reaching different communities here on YouTube. And it's awesome. Just about every Hebrew Israelite that's a Hebrew Israelite knows about G-Man. Why? Because the Hebrew Israelites can't shut up about me.
Has anybody got that clip where they were picking on him in New York City? I know Miss Parker played it. Hold on, wait. Maybe it's on Nick. Let me see if it's on this channel. Give me 1 second. This is not far off. Where is it? Miss Parker or Black IT, or if anybody knows, the one that I am talking about where they were making fun of G-Man in the middle of New York. You know what? I'm just gonna play for Miss Parkers. Which one is it? It's on Nick James's channel. I didn't see it. Do you know the title? Let's see. Oh, never mind. I found it. There it goes. I just actually had to look with my own eyes.
Lights believe about that particular topic, and then because they even know where I stand, everybody's like, "I'm gonna send this to the Hebrew Israelites." Yeah, and you're gonna destroy your credibility. You ain't heard of me. They already tried that on the street. Hey, G-Man, we heard about you, man. We heard you in the closet. You know what? I heard you heard that from an atheist, and I said this in front of everybody. I said to them, "So we're listening to atheists now because they have several opinions about you. Are we listening to atheists?" Just like that, they changed the topic. Okay. You knuckleheads don't know what you're doing. So anyway.
People that keep the law.
You got a girl bite.
They all gonna laugh at you. Your leader got destroyed. When you go on YouTube later,
You got a girl
my
bite.
video.
Girly bite.
Watch what I entitle my video. Watch what I entitle my video.
Back on the street. Hey, G-Man, we heard about you, man. We heard you in the closet. You know what? I heard you heard that from an atheist, and I said this in front of everybody.
David. Jesus is gay. G stands for 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 gay.
Yes, and I said this in front of everybody.
G stands for gay.
I love that little fake yawn he's doing there, cause so to not to like seem bothered. He did like a really fake yawn.
That they changed the topic. Okay? You knuckleheads don't know.
G stands for gay. G stands for gay.
They already tried that on the street. Hey, G-Man, we heard about you, man. We heard you in the closet. You know what? I heard you heard that from an atheist, and I said this in front of everybody. Just like that, they changed the topic. Okay? You knuckleheads don't know what you're doing.
G stands for gay. G stands for gay. G stands for gay. G stands for gay.
Just like that, they changed the topic. Okay? You knuckleheads don't know.
G stands for gay. G stands for gay. G stands for gay. G stands for gay. All right, that's enough. Hey, about to drop.
Everybody here is a cult. Everybody here.
They already tried that on the street. Hey, G-Man, we heard about you, man. We heard you in the closet. You know what?
Oh man, I'm gonna like it. Oh, that was beautiful. So, all right, let's keep going.
Just about every atheist, not all of them, but just about every atheist that watch social media knows about G-Man. Why? Because atheists are constantly spreading that information out there. The reason why I'm always ahead of my enemies is because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what my goals are. They think they're hurting me because they're downvoting the videos. Let me tell you guys a little secret about the upvote.
No. They're downvoting because they actually don't like what you have to say. So if you say something like you did last night, people are going to downvote it. So there might be a few people. I'm going to meet you halfway. There might be a few people that have downvoted just because, just to troll you. But most people downvote it because you're a piece of shit.
The downvote here on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
A little historicity on this, guys. If your video was upvoted, it was generally understood that if you got an upvote in your videos would be found faster. Exactly, Pamela. They secretly love you. It's good free advertising. Exactly. If your video's got a lot of upvotes, the idea is that YouTube will promote your videos faster than other videos. That used to be the case. What a YouTuber needs is a upvote or a downvote to show that their viewership is real.
Yes and no. All right, so generally if you get upvoted and downvoted, it is engagement. It does look kind of like highly favorable. Now, if you get more downvotes, then it is likely that YouTube is not going to promote it. Why?
Because and I got this cream on my back.
Because of that.
There's absolutely nothing pathetic about a nearly 50-year-old man wearing a shirt with a cartoon of themselves unironically in public.
Thank you, I'm sorry, Wilson. But yeah, normally if you get more downvotes, you're not going to be promoted as much as if someone who has more upvotes than downvotes. Either way, it is engagement, but still, it doesn't look really good if you get more downvotes. Pretty much, I think YouTube is not going to promote it as much. So, or at least put it in people's and notifications, stuff like that. So, he had about half right.
You guys following me here?
No.
If you get an upvote or a downvote, your videos are real. People leave comments. If people are coming in your live chat and leaving a bunch of comments, this shows that your videos are real. Because there's a lot of people out there buying views. You know what
You just admitted it.
I mean? But you can prove that your stuff is legit by saying, look at all these people leaving these comments. Look at the upvotes and the downvotes. People either like my videos or they don't. So when they come over and they think they're downvoting my videos, what they're doing is giving me my analytics. I don't even have to do what I used to do in the past. Go to my settings, have to look at my analytics, see what people will watch. I don't got to do that no more. All I got to do now is look at the upvote and the downvote. That's it. And I got
not really. You can't rely just on upvotes and downvotes. Hey, Kimmy, how you doing? When I look at my analytics, I look at everything. I see. I didn't speed up the donations. I look at everything. And I do it through TGR. I look up where the viewers are coming from, where the best place that we advertise on, like either, user browser settings, YouTube browser settings, Twitter and stuff like that. You don't. God damn, no wonder why your channel is tanking, dude. Legit, you just go by upvotes and downvotes. That is not the best way. Again, I look at everything. Like, all of it, like, it gives you so much more. Looking through my analytics, I have been able to raise my AdSense revenue and know where I need to place ads and how much and stuff like that to keep it constant or to raise it. And I'm taking that practice over to the Geek Room now. Jesus, dude, no wonder why your channel is just, tanking so hard besides you being a piece of shit. Like, no wonder. Jesus, fuck.
a good idea who my audience is. On the G-Man channel, you'll notice when I make a video, there are usually like 50 likes and 50 dislikes. That means I got a good balance of believers and non.
50 likes here. All right, we're at 1630. I'm gonna give it a refresh. I'm gonna see where it's at.
Legit. By saying
carrot situation.
How much does it cost to live in a basement?
$1,300. $1,300. No, not. Oh man, there's 7 likes, 36 dislikes. Let's look at this one. Oh, this is Nick James. 54 dislikes, 9 likes. Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. I didn't even watch that one. 29 dislikes, 5 likes. Aw, did he disable that one? Let's do this one. 10 likes, 42 dislikes. Oh, G-Man, I don't know what you're looking at, but obviously it is not your analytics.
Hey, look at all these people leaving these comments. Look at the upvotes and the downvotes. People either like my videos or they don't. So when they come over and they think they're downvoting my videos, what they're doing is giving me my analytics. I don't even have to do what I used to do in the past.
It's engagement, not analytic. Well, technically analytics, but it's still it's engagement.
What are my settings? Have to look at my analytics, see what people will watch. I don't gotta do that no more. All I gotta do now is look at the upvote and the downvote. That's it. And I got a good idea who my audience is. On the G-Man channel, you'll notice when I make a video, there are usually like 50 likes and 50 dislikes. That means I got a good balance of believers and non-believers watching me.
Let's look at his G-Man channel. G-Man versus Israelites. Let's see. Jesus, that is loud. Okay, so he does got about a half here. We'll give him that one. What's this one? 61 dislikes. I'm one of them. 44 likes. Let's go to this one. Oh, so you actually did pretty good on this one. Congratulations, G-Man. Let's see what else. Yeah, you got about half. So, you know what? You get a little bit over half. So, but it's not 50.
And it's great because it gives me a barometer. See, I consider them failures. And you want to know why I consider them failures in my worldview? Because a barometer. See, and it's great because it gives me a barometer. See, I consider them failures. And you want to know why I consider them failures in my worldview? Because they're not changing the minds of anybody. Because what they're doing is that they're, and people are watching it. I know every now and then, Veckles told me that every now and then he takes a peek at what they're doing, if he needs a laugh or whatever.
Hey, Veckle.
You'll notice that they have no downvotes. Everything is alike. Where are the people that they're changing the minds of? If they're not changing nobody's minds about us Christians, in my opinion, they're not being successful.
One, I'm not trying to change the mind of Christians. I am not preaching. I'm not trying to convert any Christians to atheism. That's not my job. I don't care about that. Two, we are kind of changing minds because we are showing people how much of a piece of shit you are. Three, if we are getting a lot of likes by showing how you are a piece of shit and covering it and such like that, then we're technically not failures because we are actually doing what we set out to do. And it's to show people who you really are. Someone who is a transphobic, homophobic piece of shit. So I'm pretty sure that means we're being successful. And again, don't get me wrong. Don't take this. Don't try to twist this. We just play your videos. I don't sit there and just have your video up and try to say, hey, this guy's a transphobic piece of shit and show no evidence. What I do is I say it and then I show the evidence and then people in the chat can make up their own decision. Right? Right. So there you go.
All they're doing is feeding people who already agree with them. There's no growth there.
Do I really need to kind of fucking show Social Blade again? There's definitely growth on everybody's channel. Even Billy. Well, Billy lost 5 subs, but somehow his views going up.
You understand what I'm saying? If you watch my channel, there are a lot of people that watch me, despite their efforts, who don't like Christianity or whatever. You know what I mean? So
I'm not gonna lie. When he does go out and speak to the Black Hebrew Israelites, it is a little bit entertaining because it's a fucking yelling match. It's a dumpster fire, and I kind of enjoy that shit. But lately I have not watched him because he's a piece of shit.
It's very difficult for them to get to somebody like me because I try to stay one step ahead of these people all the time. Like, for example, like the whole video I did yesterday with the whole, talking about being gay and whatnot. Anybody who knows about me on YouTube, you go to Vecco, try to convince Vecco that I'm gay and watch what happens. You're going to get laughed off the building. Go try to convince, rebuke, and reprove that I'm gay. You're going to get laughed out the... Vecco met me in person. Vecco knows how I feel about that topic.
Yeah, a lot of other people have met you in person too, and they said you're really handsy. So you like to grab on men's arms. And every time Mr. Parker came on the screen, dude, you focused on his arms so fucking quick. Like, it was the first thing you know. It's like, look at them arms. Like that. And it was like, dude, like, really? And a lot of people, again, I've met you in real life, and they kind of say you like to touchy-feely kind of thing. So, and it not towards women or anything, but towards men. So, and again, we're not trying to convince people you are gay. That is not my job. I'm not trying to convince anybody you're gay. I just think, in my honest opinion, you may have some bi-curious tendencies. If you're having these dreams, if you have to pray away gay thoughts and stuff like that, that is kind of what usually everybody is kind of saying. I'm not trying to convince anybody you're gay. We do poke fun because you are really homophobic, and you do let it known that it does bother you. You have made bunches of videos on it. So it's kind of like with Rev, when he showed his baby carrot on screen and people said it was a baby carrot, and then he went on line to say, it's not a baby carrot. It's got slack and floppish, folks. We knew that was a button we can push, and just to kind of, dig at his side a little bit. But he does have a baby carrot. So there's plenty of homophobes who are gay. Yeah. So it's, again, we're not trying to convince anybody. We were just telling you, hey, if you do have any tendencies, just set yourself free. Just set yourself, if I could talk today, free, G-Man. Just do it. They're not the only pipes he speaks.
Go talk to Rebuke and Reprove. Go talk to True Empiricism. They see my videos. They see me talk about this topic. Who are you convincing?
Nobody.
You're convincing people who already agree with you, meaning you didn't convince anybody of nothing.
Ooh, not really. I don't think Todd actually agrees with us about that. I'm not exactly sure. Todd, if you're in the chat, let me know. Because I think I heard him yesterday. He doesn't agree with that. He thinks that you're gay or anything like that. So, I have to remember, because I was actually, like, again, I wasn't really feeling bad. I mean, I was really feeling bad. But I was also playing the new, what you call it? Fuck. San Andreas Remastered. It is really, they remastered the fuck out of it, and it looks it looks really good. So, if you haven't tried it yet and you're on Game Pass on Xbox, pick it up. But anyway, I was feeling really bad and I was listening to it, but then I was in and out. So, but he likes a little tickle, but no shit.
Flaccid carrot situation.
He likes a little tickle, but no tendencies.
I don't know what's funny.
All right. Mm-hmm. So I can stay a step ahead of my enemies because these people believe they're hurting me, but in reality, they're hurting themselves. As I said last night, it's like a group of people walking outside, punching themselves in the face as hard as they can, as often as they can.
Like Shanny.
You know what I mean? Walking into a wall as hard as they can and falling backwards. That's what they're really doing at the end of the day, right?
Or maybe getting hit by 4 cars.
Let's take a look at how these people and how angry these people are. They believe that they're hurting me by going after people that are my friends. They think they're hurting me because they're attacking my friends. No, you're not. You're not hurting me by attacking my friends.
You are? What?
Because I am more than capable of defending them, but I was asked not to do it. They said, please don't defend us. Please don't mention us on your channel.
That's probably because you're really bad at defending, and they just like, you know what, just don't, G-Man. That's pretty bad. We're not, like, I haven't talked to, I can't wait either, Lucifer. Holy fuck. Anyway, so I got sidetracked. I haven't talked about true empiricism in how long? We hadn't talked to Jill in almost about a year, and the same with Veckel. And unless I see him in a side chat and stuff like that, and, you know, I may poke at him. So we don't talk about them or don't attack them. GP, I don't really care about. Shani and Rev, yeah, I still go after them because they're the piece of shits that laughed at my friend who passed away. So,
Flaccid carrot situation.
Kind of like you thought trying to hurt my husband was gonna hurt me. Tears of joy.
That's right, Miss Parker. His friend is Gov. You know what you did when you did it.
And I'm trying not to do that. There are certain people in here I don't mention no more.
Like GUV. Oh, actually, no, you still mentioned GUV. Yo, what's up,
So, I don't know where they getting this stuff in there. Hey, we know everything. We know everything. We know everything about you. And I love how I can sit in this chair. And yes, it does come across as being arrogant. It does come across as being a bit proudful. But in reality, what it is a godly confidence that I have. And I understand the consequences of the answer they give me. Well, since you know everything, how do you know? Because you can only go by what I said on YouTube.
Exactly. That's how we know.
That's why we don't see any videos with all of this information that they claim they know. What do you know? Do you know your mathematics? Do you know your history? Are you talking about you know everything about math, everything about science? Are you saying you know everything about English lit? Every email that's sent to me, I save every last one of them to prove that you guys say certain things to me. It's like, what exactly do you have on me? It's been 12 years. You guys have nothing on me. I'm a Christian that ain't perfect. Go to Beck.
Oh, ooh. The only person he doesn't mention is Drag. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Yep, Dragnot Silvus is still tagged in his videos here, so I don't know if you guys can see that. Who else? Let me see if Black Guy TV's in here. Nope, PewDiePie is still tagged, but he doesn't want to be famous, folks. And this has changed. He changes this. He says why Christians shouldn't be sorry. Why Christians shouldn't say I'm sorry, the atheist voice. So this is, again, TJ, this one, I'm not exactly sure. So he's still tagging Dragnot. So, yeah. This is sad.
Beckles' channel. Beckles gonna be like, he ain't perfect. That's the claim of all of us Christians. We try to practice humility. We try to practice holiness, godliness. We try to practice the things that we're told to practice in Scripture. But when you hear people say, we know everything. Okay, if you know everything, when are you going to talk about everything?
See, just recently I claimed that I don't know everything, and if I don't know anything on the subject, then I don't talk about it. Because that's what an honest person does. There's a lot of times, like, if you ever catch the interview with me, Draven, and Billy talks about sometimes even... I like to record before and after the shows, and we put them out of pre-shows and post-shows for, the Patreons for the Geek Room, which I got to edit one out. I got to edit one now, so that should be coming out at some point today. But I'd like to put those out because it kind of shows who we really are, and it shows it just shows that what we are on screen is the same as that thing off screen. But there is sometimes where Billy, Anna, and Bran get into a natural political conversation. I'm not that very political. I'm going to admit that. I can't debate. I just don't keep up with it, so I don't talk about it. I sit there and listen. So when you don't know something, then you shouldn't really gotta talk about it. A lot of people basically say, hey, we don't know everything. But you are sitting there saying that we claim that. No one's claiming to know everything. If you know everything, then it's kind of the thing, like, if you know everything, what is there left to learn kind of stuff. What Ivy Rose says, intelligent people are aware of how much there's still to learn. Dumb people are confident they know everything. There you go. You know what? That's perfectly said, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
I'm not getting younger. I'm getting older.
Oh, yeah.
I believe, yeah. I'm 46 years old. 46 years old.
And that's
what exactly do you have on me? Nothing. You understand? And I want to give some Christians on here some advice about how to deal with people who are intentionally trying to hurt you. And Jesus said it best. He said to set your affections on things above and not on the things of this earth. Let me say this again. To set your affections on things above and not on the things of this earth. Because when you do set your affections on things above and not on this earth, they can't hurt you. And it will frustrate them that they can't hurt you.
I mean, you were pretty upset when people kept calling you gay, to the point that you said you were going to sue people. I'm going to wait for the super chat to come in. You look like you were well into your feet. Yeah, he does. He looks like he's in his 50s.
It will anger them.
Acid carrot situation.
Success is the best revenge. Hence why the Gary wakes up and chooses violence. UT 2118.
And we all say ramen.
That they can't hurt you. And what they do is they hide behind this little fake psychology of, I don't care. They're going to hide behind this fake psychology of being petty. They're
That was a direct shot at Ms. Parker. But you do this whole thing of, I don't care, a lot. You've been doing it for the past couple of days.
going to hide behind this fake psychology of he ha ha ha, everybody's laughing at you. You notice how they use the word everybody there, right? Because I learned to be really techie when it comes to
You know what? How about this? Not everybody's laughing at you. My audience is laughing at you right now. Miss Parker's audience is laughing at you. Black Guy TVs, TGRs, Dragonauts, Burnt Toast. Everybody. Okay. Not everybody, but a lot of people are laughing at you.
the atheist community, right? With the
Wait, what?
Because I learned to be really techie when it comes to the atheist community, right?
Techie. But you couldn't figure out that yesterday there was a sun on your phone glare. Anyway.
With the reaction crowd. Because like I said, there's only about 20 or 30 of these people that really hate on me on this channel, whether people understand this or not. And those 20 or 30 people have...
I thought you just said there was 600,000 or something like that just a minute ago.
About maybe 100 stock accounts. Just keeping it real. There's about 30 of them. That's about it. That recycle their... most of them don't even know that they've been unblocked. That's the funny thing about it.
Actually, TGR has not been unblocked, and I haven't been unblocked. Because you know how I know, G-Man? I commented under TGR in your live chat. Then I went back to Crude AF and realized, ooh, I wasn't there. And then I commented on Crude AF. I went back to TGR and, ooh, I wasn't there. That's because I wasn't unblocked.
Most of them don't even know. They can leave a comment on here now.
Nope.
Most of them don't even know that. Right? But these what was I gonna say?
This is why you shouldn't
These
YouTube in the
people
morning.
Are coming to my YouTube channel, and they're coming on here believing that if they laugh at me, I'm gonna leave YouTube. No. I got one better. They believe that if they laugh at me on YouTube, that I'm gonna quit and I'm gonna stop doing YouTube because everybody's laughing at me. I'm gonna have to leave. Like,
You kind of did step away because of that. I actually remember, it just popped in my head. You actually said that you had, and you know what? I'm not going to knock for the fact that you need a break. Everyone needs breaks. I've taken a break. A lot of people have taken breaks. But you did do that because old big bad Dragnot hurt your feelings. So you said you're going to have to take a step away. So I'm just saying, you did do that.
This is high school or whatever. You know what I mean? So the advice that I want to give those of you out there, besides, setting your affections on things above and not on the things that deserve, that's definitely important. Number 2, keep your information to yourself.
Yes.
Me?
I agree with number 2. Stop doxing yourself.
Yes. Stop being so open with giving people your info, because right now they're digging hard to get Gentleman Pioneer's information. And I'm going to tell you guys something right now. Good luck with that one, because I know how he looks.
Okay.
And that's going to stay between Gentleman Pioneer and me. I will never let it get out there on how this man looks.
Wait till he pisses you off, and then you decide to try to dox him again. Kind of like how you did to Hana and the other people.
Or what this man does, or anything like that. Because I don't do a lot of this. I know
That's what you're doing now.
I keep my mouth shut.
Nope.
Right? Don't put your information out there. Keep your minds on Jesus Christ and do what you're called to do. And don't sweat what these people are saying to you.
Okay, that's pretty much it. I have no idea what else he says. Here, let's skip around a little bit and see.
Because you're a Christian, you're supposed to forgive. Right? A lot of us know that the man of sin is coming. Action community are 2 different communities. Then gaming communities. You got communities out there that deal with comedy and sport. It was the last time I responded to Glue. I think I responded to Glue maybe 2 times.
I have no idea who. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and head into this one. This is about an hour. That way you get into it. But again, G-Man, I actually took a clip from what you said in this video because what you said was very transphobic. You reiterated to what you talked about on A Drunken Peasants and went in a little bit more graphic detail. And yeah, so I'm just going to play just this bit. This is a bit of a trigger warning. I'm not exactly sure the timestamp of when it happened. I think it happens a little bit more around this area, but if it gets to that point, I will stop it. I will let people know. Yeah. Pretty much, no one cares about GP and nobody's looking for him.
I didn't believe that he existed.
Ah, Jesus fuck, I forgot this was in the beginning of it. Okay, I want no one, whoever watches me, to complain about me playing one fucking song in the beginning of this, because it just, no one.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to GTV. I am G-Man, your host. Songs 14:1. You hear me, clones? You got to be a fool to miss this. Hold on a minute. Hold on. Which is right here? That is a deer, ladies and gents.
You fucking idiot. No one can see it.
That is a deer. You see it?
No.
That's a deer. You're so adorable. You're so adorable. But anyway, guys.
Why are you doing this outside?
Let me cut my camera.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. So if you're denying what's right in front of your face, I'm sure someone will deny the existence of that deer that was standing over there. But that's what fools do. In this particular video, I'm going to address this issue for this campaign, this really funny campaign that D-Man is gay. And some of you, is that another deer? How many of these things is in this park? Oh my God, this would be more interesting. If it was daylight, I swear I'd be showing you guys what I'm looking at. I'm in a park and there's 2 deers here. This is hilarious. Is that a male? Or a female? That's some good mutton.
Venison, idiot.
I wish I had a way to catch you behind. Anyway. Today I want to address some of these videos out there that's suggesting that I'm gay. And again, they're going to wish this was 10
But he's not bothered, folks.
minutes, like truth in 10 minutes or less, because when I'm done with these people intellectually, they're going to understand how stupid they sound by making these YouTube videos. I attempted to do that very briefly in my previous video. First, the motivation for making this video or doing a StreamYard, which I am going to make the link public, although I know I'm wasting my time doing it, but I will be making the link public. The motivation actually came from watching Gentleman Pioneer's YouTube video where he is talking about Grand Ultimate Villain's stream. And I listened to about maybe 10 minutes of it. I said, you know what, I'm going to do a stream. And I'm going to talk about this campaign that these people have put together. And I'm going to talk about why it's stupid, why it's silly, and give you all of my opinions regarding this. Because I think I should have at least one video going into a lot of detail about how dumb these people really are at the end of the day. How
Just one video? Okay.
Critical they are at the end of the day. And why what they're doing is going to hurt them more than it's going to help them. I promise you that. So let's get into this here. Have you guys ever seen somebody walking down the street punching themselves in the face? Have you guys ever seen something silly like that? Somebody walking down the street punching themselves in the face as hard as they can. Absolutely preposterous, right?
Crazy Looks doesn't punch. He just kind of does like this. But he walks down the street and does it.
Have you ever seen somebody walking down the street calling himself names while he's walking down the street saying that, oh, you're stupid. But they're talking to themselves, though. They're not talking to nobody else. Have you ever seen somebody repeatedly walk into a wall as hard as they could? Because that is what the atheist community is doing with this campaign. Okay? The funny
I seen Rev trying to fuck a wall. Does that count?
thing is, one of the individuals making videos happens to be gay, and that is Miss Parker. That's Miss Parker's lifestyle is what she chooses. She's not a Christian. She ain't saved. I don't think she wants to be saved, although she needs to be. She very graphically talked about what she likes about other women and everything.
Yeah, she likes titties and she likes pussy. What about what? But that's not really graphic. She means she likes the female body, and plus she likes the male body. So,
but here's my thing, though. We're in 2021. I believe it was just a few years ago that most states, if I even got this right, most states allow gay marriage in the United States. Most states allow this.
Okay.
Now, do you understand how hard these people have to work to get this allowed?
Yes, they had to work very hard. Like the LGBTQ community has to work very hard due to people like you. So yes, I don't know personally, but I see the struggles. And it's people like you that are that would love to take away that right. See, Miss Parker says she loves all kinds of bodies.
You heard about the Christian store that was naked? It was like a bakery, and they were selling cakes. And the LGBT couple came into the store, and they wanted them to make a cake for them. And
we all know about that bakery.
They refused them, and if I'm not mistaken, they got fined, and the whole entire and the people who were not Christians criticized them for not making the cake
because they were discriminating against the couple.
There were some LGBTQ, I can't even say it, where they wanted to get married, and the pastor didn't want to marry them, and the pastor caught a lot of flack from apostate Christians who were not really Christians, as well as people in their community as well. But the point of the matter is, apparently, they made all this headway and all this progress, and now they're able to get married in this country. They're able to do a lot of things that they couldn't do before. And it took a lot of hard work. It took them marching. It took them, going out there and lobbying and all this other stuff and whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing. None of this stuff would have been possible for them without people going out there criticizing people, about teasing them. And believe me, when I say that there's a lot of ways to tease gay people, oh, trust me, I can get this video flagged down before I even finish with all the jokes I can come up with. But I'm not.
There's a difference. And saying, hey, G-Man, you might want to come out of the closet, and then you get pissy, and then people make videos, then some of the stuff that you say. So.
Gonna do it. No. That would be too easy. That would be way too easy. No, instead, I'm gonna pick on the people who made the videos about me. And I'm gonna show them why they're stupid for making those videos about me. We'll start with Miss Parker. Miss Parker is telling everyone that I'm gay. She's taking clips and things that I said on YouTube, taking them out of context, and saying that I'm gay. Now,
a lot of those. Okay, so some of the clips may have been taken out of context, especially when you're going around, you know, trying to make fun of us, saying that you're gay, and then, you know, you're trying to do like our little voice or whatever. But there's some clips that they took that wasn't out of context, that said straight, that came straight from your mouth. So, and again, here's the thing, like doing, like, what was I going to say? Because I just had it in my head. No one's picking at gay people. No one's picking at the LGBTQ community. What they're picking at is you, G-Man. You. And yeah, but yeah, Miss Parker's right. She didn't make the clips. Other people did. I made the clip of you running away from your gay thoughts. And a lot of other people have made clips. So, but they're picking at you, G-Man. So.
Now, I know that this is slander. I know that this is character defamation. I know all of these things about. But Miss Parker doesn't have a penny to sue her for. So why even bother making a contract video regarding her? She's broke. She doesn't have any money. You know what I mean?
Miss Parker, you're broke.
And she's living in her landlord's house, pretending they're married or whatever, right? My thing is this.
Mm-hmm.
She knows I'm a heterosexual male. She knows I have very strong opinions about the LGBT community. And she's encouraging other people to make videos saying that I'm LGBTQ. Now, in my previous video, I said that it would either be considered teasing or it would be considered them just trying to have fun, make fun of me or whatever, right? That they actually believe this stuff.
I don't think really, people actually really believe it. People just, here's the thing. When people make fun of, what's his name, Ted Haggard, they're not making fun of the fact that he was, caught getting blowjobs or something, what he ever did. They're making fun of the fact that he's a homophobic piece of shit, but ends up doing, getting his dick sucked by another man, right? I'm not exactly 100% on the story. Someone can probably fucking let me know, most of it. They're making fun of him. They're not making fun of the fact that of anything else. They're making fun of him. So when people are, they're poking fun at you, G-Man. That's pretty much it.
About me. Here's the funny thing about all this, ladies and gents. Who are they making fun of?
You.
You see, it's one thing if you call me a clown. People laugh at clowns. People think clowns are funny. People think clowns are just amusing or whatever, right?
Not a lot of people. A lot of people think clowns are creepy, and you're creepy.
When people call me...
he did meth with a sex worker and all sorts of crazy stats. Oh, let's see. I don't know.
Dumb. You make fun. In their worldview, you make fun of dumb. You make fun of people who don't have normal, who lack common sense.
You spent all this kept you up at night, didn't it? You spent all night thinking about this, didn't you? It worked up in here, but as soon as it just comes out your mouth, it's not really making sense, G-Man.
Or lack normal intelligence. You know what I mean? Typically, their community, they laugh at stupid people. That's what they do, right? But now they're calling me gay and they're laughing at me. What are they doing? At the end of the day, they're laughing at the LGBT community.
We're laughing at you.
They're not laughing at me because I'm not that way to begin with. They're putting out a false narrative on me, right? But when they're laughing at me after they lied about my sexuality, who are they making fun of? I can make a strong argument that Miss Parker should be put in the same conversation with the Westboro Baptist Church. Tell me something. What's the difference between Miss Parker and the Westboro Baptist Church? Now, obviously, she doesn't claim to be a Christian, so that's not what I'm throwing on her. If you don't know nothing about the Westboro Baptist Church, Westboro Baptist Church are famous for holding up their signs saying that God hates, you know, people in the LGBT community.
So how would there be any arguments who Miss Parker, who likes females and males, would be just same as someone who is in the Westboro Baptist Church who are disgusting homophobic pieces of shit. Now, we can actually probably make it a good, strong argument that you're just like the Westboro Baptist Church. And that would be a, you know, it'll be an easier thing to do. I want to see you make this video because I want to see Miss Parker just laugh at you. That would bring me so much joy. That would make me so happy.
And if you defend any of them and you are not with them, then you are a LGBTQ enabler. How is Miss Parker any different when Miss Parker's going out there?
What the fuck did you just say?
And you are not with LGBT, their signs saying that God hates, you know, people in the LGBT community. And if you defend any of them and you are not with them, then you are a LGBTQ enabler.
Isn't that what you look at other people like?
How is Miss Parker any different when Miss Parker's going out there and saying that atheists hate LGBTQ? Because
oh, fuck. Hold on, I'm gonna have to bet this up for a second.
enabler. How is Miss Parker any different when Miss Parker's going out there and saying that atheists hate LGBTQ?
When has Miss Parker said that? By saying that you may have some tendencies that you might need to work out? I don't understand how you think that Miss Parker would be the same. It just makes no sense, G-Man. Like, the next time that you spend all night thinking up something to try to own people, throw it out the window. Just yeet it the fuck away. Pray it away like you pray away the gay thoughts. Just yeet the fuck out. Just yeet it. Just burn that shit. Because this doesn't make you look good. Oh my God.
Because that is precisely what the reaction community is doing. Now, please understand, if you're an atheist and you're watching this and you're not part of the reaction community, this video is not about you. I know full well what you guys believe about this, but I'm talking about the reaction idiots who are going out there making fun of the LGBTQ community. Not only is that a violation of TOS, terms of service, but that can also be considered hate speech.
Ooh, I'm glad you said that, because what you just said in here is, in this whole video, is hate speech. I don't understand people picking at you and how that would be considered hate speech at all. So,
and you guys are starting to understand why I think these people are so stupid. Do you understand that if I wanted to, I can go to their YouTube channel and I can actually claim this mess if I want, and go over there, they're making fun of me, and I can get them flagged down for that mess if I wanted to.
So you're talking about false flagging, right?
That's how stupid these people are. You understand what I'm saying? No normal intelligence whatsoever. They did not sit back and actually think about what they wanted to do before they did it. That's what's hilarious about this. Any one of you can look at that and be like, wow, I'm offended. They're making fun of LGBTQ. You can actually flag their videos for making fun of LGBTQ.
No, you can't, because no one's making fun of LGBTQ. They're making fun of you. God, you're so fucking dumb. Just dumb. Like, and I'm not even talking about the suckers that used to be at the banks. I don't know if they still have those, but God, you're just stupid. Like, you're so fucking stupid. Jesus.
Could actually do that, and it would be considered speech. Some people are laughing, saying that you can't do it, but the last time I checked, you're out there making fun. Now, mind you, I've already said that's not my lifestyle, but you're making fun of me because you want to convince. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about the truth about atheism, all of the different words. You guys are trying to con people into believing this. You're trying to use jargon to get people to believe this. You're using propaganda to try to get people to believe this. You're trying to do everything in your power to lie to the general public.
Carrot situation.
He's mad cause he has a voracious hunger for deck.
Thank you, Black Eyed TV. He loves the cock. Anyway, I don't think anybody's trying to change anybody's hearts or anybody's minds. What the fuck am I don't know. This is too much G-Man for today. All right. Is he admitting he's owed? So like, yeah. So here's the thing. If we're picking on the LGBTQ community and the only person we're picking on is G-Man, is he admitting?
Flaccid carrot situation.
Is he admitting he's LGBTQ? If we make fun of G-Man's sexuality, we're making fun of a LGBTQ person. Really?
I mean, that's the way it sounds like. Like if we're making fun of G-Man, and we're making fun of and somehow we're making fun of LGBTQ. So are you bi, G-Man? Are you trying to tell us something, G-Man? Again, G-Man. Whenever you have a thought, not the gay ones, whatever. Whenever you have a thought and you think it sounds good, just yeet it out the window. Just throw it out. There we go.
Public about another man's sexuality. But then you expect us Christians to be respectful about your sexuality. You guys do understand that this means war, right? If I choose to do it. Man, do you guys understand what I'm capable of doing? That I can go on the Drunken Peasants, hey guys, let's talk about LGBTQ.
I haven't watched Drunken Peasants in a while. I really doubt that they will have you back on, especially if you're going to say shit like that. I'm just saying.
I want to revisit that topic about transgenders. I want to talk about whether or not a person like Bionic Man should have the right to vote and all this other stuff. Oh, you wouldn't like me if I started doing all that stuff now, would you?
Why? Would you want to take the LGBTQ's ability to the right to vote? I mean, I think Ms. Parker said it best. Like, if we do that, then let's just take everybody's right to vote. Just take it all. Let's just take it all. So, I mean, again, I don't know how you think this made, like, how, in your head, I don't know why you thought this was a good idea. At all. Because you just pretty much said that you wouldn't mind talking about taking Bionic Dance, excuse me, who is a lesbian, her right to vote. Where do you think that is a good idea? It's really not.
But that's what you guys like doing. You guys are making fun of them, so why can't I do it? If you guys are making...
Again, we're not making fun of LGBTQ community. We're making fun of you. Also, that's not making fun of them. That is talking about taking their right to vote away. That is talking about taking someone's ability away. Their right to vote. There is a vast difference. So, that's not picking on someone. That is being bigoted and hateful. But probably not.
Making fun of LGBTQ. Why can't I do it?
Because you're a bigot.
You understand what I mean? The atheists, the reaction atheists are the most confusing people I've ever seen in my life. Some of you are new to this YouTube channel. You don't know a lot about me. Trust me, they're hanging on. These people hang on every word that I say. Now, mind you, I'm a Christian. I'm supposed to be a Looney Tune because I talk to myself when I pray and when I worship God.
Okay, well, no, you're a Looney Tune, but not because you talk to yourself when you pray.
And I'm supposed to come to logic and reason. And every time I look at the examples of logic and reason, I see you guys doing the exact opposite of what you say you are. You show so much cognitive dissonance, it's not even funny. You contradict
Can you spell that?
what you actually believe. And it's hilarious. It's funny. Even after this video, somebody's going to say G-Man's mad. G-Man's sad. G-Man's mad. G-Man's sad. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to spin a narrative and make it sound like
No, I just think you're an idiot.
that's what's going on here. They don't like telling the truth. The truth is boring to them. Why tell the truth according to these reaction people? I mean, there's a sucker born every day. Somebody's bound to donate $2 so that they can be lied to.
Folks, if you donate $2, I'll come up with a lie. I'm not very good at lying, so it might not be a good lie. I wouldn't donate $2 for that shit. But, again, he's worried about people's donations. Stop counting pockets, G-Man. I thought you weren't here for the money.
You know what I mean? Forget the fact that Grand Ultimate Villain was their biggest contributor, and now he wants...
GUV is not my biggest contributor. There's a lot of other people that contribute a good bit, but GUV was never a big contributor. I think at the most, GUV would probably drop maybe $2 or $5, maybe a show on the TGR. But other than that,
wants nothing to do with them. You want to know why? He knows what kind of liars these people are. GP was, and I'm telling you, the GP will not admit this. German Pioneer was very close. I
got this cream on my back.
Lie about me, daddy.
You're really a chicken. Holy shit. Sorry. Lie about you, Miss Parker. You really don't have a dog named Aries. His name is Billy. There we go. See, I'm not really good at lying. I don't know why that fucking came out about the chicken so quick. Cthulhu, you're really Cthulhu. You're not Cthulhu. See, I told you I'm not really good at lying. I'm just coming up with random shit. Told you don't fucking like donate to lie because I'm horrible at lie. Alright, here's a lie for you, G-Man. Oh shit. Fuck
Classic
Tito.
carrot situation.
Lie to me, Daddy Frank.
Oh shit. I'm trying to wait for all these to come through. I do appreciate super chats, but again, I told you I'm not really good at lying.
Classic carrot situation.
Here ya go, mate. Grin.
Oh, thank you. Hope you guys liked my lies. Like legit, like me and Miss Parker are kind of going like back and forth on Twitter. I can't even come up with like.
I'm in the closet and I got this cream on my back.
Keep it.
Here is a lie for you, G-Man. Your parents love you and are proud of you.
God damn. Stop. See, look, worst lies ever. I can't lie that good, so that's why I told you not to do it.
I had to really talk to him, man. He was very close to joining these people. He didn't want to be bothered with me no more. He didn't want to be my friend no more. And he was going to join these people. And I said, that's going to happen over my dead body. And we had a long talk. And I made sure I showed him the proof about what these people are all about. GP ain't joining them. Not going to happen.
It's kind of funny when GP, has emailed Black Guy TV and asking him to come on his show to talk shit about G-Man. It's fucking weird.
Not going to happen. Because one thing that GP wants to make sure is, are the people that he's going to be associated with going to be truthful in their dealing? Are they going to be truthful?
2 is better than 1300.
True.
In their dealing? Yes or no? And the answer is no. Of course they're not going to be truthful in their dealing. Who needs the truth? You know what I mean? Atheists don't like the truth. We heard Richard Dawkins say in the video that the best way to spread atheism is to lie and to use propaganda. That is how in the method that they use to try to lie about us Christians here on the internet. But again, everybody on here thinks I'm angry and I'm mad about it. No, I'm not. I know that they're speaking hate speech. If I wanted to, I could flag their entire channel for that one little video if I want.
But how would it... Okay, so... If it's not true, then how would it be hate speech? In order for it to be hate speech, it would have to be true. G-Man, you're really not this guy. I suck at a lot of things, But Jesus fucking Christ, you're really not good at this.
That's the funny thing, but I'm not going to do it. You want to know why?
Because there's no legitimate, like, it would be a false flag if it was not true. Fuck, you're an idiot.
Because I need proof when I say, you want me to become an atheist? Yeah, man, come to reason, come to logic. Can I show you something here real quick? Look at this channel right here. Is this the kind of reason and logic you want me to follow?
Look at Miss Parker's channel.
Okay, so you're saying that if somebody's a scientist, and they're educated, that follow a scientist. Well, first of all, Thunderfoot said that
I don't give two fucks about what Thunderfoot said. I don't listen to Thunderfoot. I don't think I even watched one video. I could give two fucks.
Universe doesn't exist. Are you talking about that kind of reason and that kind of logic? Or are you talking about the other scientist that made a racist joke about George Floyd? What kind of logic and reason am I supposed to be going to? I got this one guy leaving this comment on my YouTube channel. I'm saying, for those of you who want to leave religion, contact this doubt and question everything that you believe. I don't think anybody's doing that. I think people are laughing at you atheists because you guys, 1 minute, are telling people to use logic and reason.
Yeah, they're laughing at us because we make jokes about you.
You're telling people to go back to school and to learn science. And then in the next breath, you're making fun of those very same things. How are you doing it? How are you doing, you may ask? Oh, thank you for asking. Well, it's pseudoscience.
No one asked.
Science to believe that there's no such thing as the universe. That's pseudoscience. It's a matter.
Yeah, I don't even think that's what, like, some, Lucifer sent that to me. I don't think that's even what he said. I'm glad to go back and look. And it'd be like it will legit be the first Thunderfoot video that I watched. Thought he too said that he's crossing his people and and throwing shade at some. Yeah. So again, people Thulu said, no, Thunderfoot did not say that. Thought he too said that. So are we really surprised? No.
For a fact, I would love to see Thunderfoot and a flat earther have a conversation. That one would be gold.
I think he's done that before.
Because now, in order for Thunderfoot to prove that there's different planets and stars and all that stuff and whatnot, he has to go against his own argument and argue that all of that stuff does exist. You guys ain't nothing but a bunch of hypocrites at the end of the day. I would absolutely pay money. See, all the debates I would pay money to see, I'm never going to get to see. Never going to get to see a flat earther debate Thunderfoot. That would be hilarious.
Black Eye TV and Miss Parker said last night that he's actually done that.
Thunderfoot said that the universe doesn't exist. The moment he debates a flat earther, it does exist. Because if I'm not mistaken, the flat earthers don't believe in the universe. Let's just think about that a minute. And all the atheists that are in the reaction community don't believe there's a such thing as the universe. If they do believe that the universe exists, then why is it that they like to pull out that card when the presuppositional argument is being used against them? I would love to see them have a conversation with someone.
Who in the fuck is doing this? Like, shit, who in the fuck is saying the universe is not real? Is G-Man a flat earther? I'm not 100% sure.
Besides Tim Fruity, and I bet you they go right to the argument. Well, I don't even know if I exist. The stupid arguments that they make. But anyway, I said I was going to make the link available. And I know atheists want to come in here, and they want to come in here and pretend like they care about the LGBT community, because they don't. I'm going to, even though the funny thing is, you know what's hilarious about this? I believe that LGBTQ is a sin. That's what I believe. And you guys are making fun of it. So maybe we do agree on something.
No. I'm not repeating myself again.
I don't know. Maybe we do agree on something. So I'm going to make the link available for all of you out there. How do I do this? Yes. Before I can post a comment, I probably got to get the link. So how do I get the link? This, I guess. Oh, that's how you do it. Copy, clipboard.
Ah!
Okay, and then I'm going to go to more. And then I'm going to go to all my fellow hypocrites that they're doing on YouTube.
I'm trying to skip
Because
this
again,
boomer
when
moment.
you laugh at somebody for being a clown, that person is doing something that makes other people laugh.
If we're laughing at people that are clown, are we laughing at clowns now?
When you laugh at somebody for being stupid, you're saying that that person lacks normal intelligence, and you think it's funny. When you laugh at somebody who made a joke, you believe that the words in the joke was actually funny. When you laugh at somebody who say that who you're teasing that is gay, you are against LGBTQ, and you think that is funny. You're actually committing a type of Freudism, where you are actually subconsciously, you're letting everybody know what you're thinking subconsciously, that you disagree with the LGBT community. And I figured this is the perfect, I mean, seriously, why would pro LGBTQ people make fun of LGBTQ people?
But you're not LGBTQ, so why does it matter? We were just making fun of you, G-Man. Crew to fuck believes the earth is square and the universe doesn't exist. Shh, don't let G-Man know. See, Miss Parker is the best. Told you guys not to do that.
Think about that a minute. It's hilarious. Comedy gold. And like I said, anybody who sees those videos, they're justified for flagging those videos because they would be considered hate speech. Because
here's the thing. I don't think people care that we are making fun of you for having gay thoughts. Again, it's not picking at LGBTQ people. That is picking on you. I think that what they really care about is what you said. And I'm going to pull it up from my, because this is just taking too goddamn long. If you want to see, I think Miss Parker covered the whole thing last night. I dipped out about a little bit after a while. It was just, anyway. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Give me a second. And again, trigger warning for what he says. But I want people to actually know about this. So again, trigger warning. I will go ahead and say you're just going to hear it from my Twitter. If you guys haven't followed me over there, make sure you do. Right now, that little clip has already reached 2.1k views. If you guys follow me on Twitter, share it out. G-Man wants people to know that he is against the LGBTQ community, so why not let people see that? And you know what? Whatever. So here it is.
I believe that's Ben. It's Ben. And we was discussing the kind of women I like to date or whatever, right? And they were saying, well, G-Man, what would happen if you dated a woman and you found out that she was a man? I don't know how many of you saw that episode of The Drunken Peasants, but you're about to hear what I said I would do. So I said, wait a minute. You're asking me what I would do if I dated a woman and she did not tell me she had a sex change?
Again, trigger warning.
I told them I would go get a barbed wire baseball bat and I would bash their brains in. That's what I would do. What is my answer today? I would take a barbed wire baseball bat and bash their brains in.
All right, so if any YouTube representative watches this is not my words. This is what someone else. I am merely pointing out the transphobia that you guys right now are allowing on your site. So, I don't feel bad whatsoever that I clipped that and I tag team YouTube in it. Because I want YouTube to know the kind of transphobic shit that this guy is saying. So, you guys can retweet it too if you guys want to. If nothing comes of it, then that's just on YouTube. YouTube's just a company. But I think, yeah. Wow, how can G-Man think this is okay? I don't know. So. Yeah, yeah. I think he is trying to anger others, but I think he's also kind of speaking on the way he believes too, so. Right, the very people he's trying to garner support from, LGBTQ against the, so yeah. folks, that's going to be it for me today. I know that we have the Devil's Lettuce tonight, so if anybody wants to drop on in, let me know ahead of time. Usually when people try to save spots, so. And yeah, so Devil's Lettuce is going to be tonight on TGR. Make sure you guys don't miss that. We always have a lot of fun. So I do have 2 videos that are going to be coming out at some point today. Don't know when I am going to put them out. One is a blind react to Blue Eye Darkness, and one is calling out Life Perplexed Laura, who is yet trying to make another candle off of Xavier, which is a little boy that went missing back in May, and his remains have been found, I think, like on October 16th. So those will be out at some point today. Yeah. Folks, that is enough G-Man for today. I don't know if anybody else is going live. Don't know if Miss Parker has anything coming up. Let's see. No, I don't see anything up yet. So yeah, so we will. Charlie Gold's live. If you guys want to check out Charlie Gold. So, folks, that's gonna be it for me today. So yeah, if you guys could check out all the links down in the descriptions. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Again, I do have memberships and I got a Patreon. So. But I want to also thank everybody for the super chats and for everybody coming in, for the likes. There's 98. If you could, on the way out, hit that like button, because apparently it makes G-Men mad, along with people donating. So, but that is going to be it for me today. Oh, Security Monitors goes live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, here you go. Ooh. Anyway, so yeah, you know what? That's going to be it. Sorry, I was reading something. That's going to be it, guys. We'll see you.